Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The rumor mill is spinning fast, and the buzz around the league is getting louder with every passing hour. Word circulating among insiders suggests that linebacker Quay Walker could be heading to Dallas. And if that speculation turns out to be true, it would represent one of the most intriguing defensive shifts of the offseason. Fans across the league are trying to connect the dots, because this move would not only strengthen the Cowboys, but also send a message to the rest of the conference that Dallas is serious about building a dominant defense. Walker has built a reputation as a relentless presence on the field, a player capable of covering ground with explosive speed while also delivering powerful stops against the run. The idea of him wearing the Cowboys star on his helmet has sparked debates among analysts and fans alike. Many believe this would be more than just another signing. It could be a strategic move designed to transform the identity of the defense. The Cowboys have been searching for ways to add more physicality and versatility to the middle of their defense, and Walker fits that profile perfectly. His instincts, combined with his aggressive style of play, make him the type of player who can shift momentum in a game with a single moment of brilliance. Now, with whispers suggesting Dallas has managed to pull off a surprise move, the speculation has turned into full-blown excitement. As the story spreads through locker rooms and social media, people are starting to ask the big question: how exactly did Dallas manage to pull this off? The Cowboys have always been a franchise that attracts attention whenever a potential roster move surfaces, but this rumor carries a different type of energy. Some league observers believe the front office quietly worked behind the scenes, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Others think this might be the result of a calculated plan to add a dynamic linebacker who can thrive in modern defensive schemes. Walker is not just known for his physical strength. He has shown the ability to read plays quickly, drop back into coverage, and close down running lanes before offenses even realize what is happening. That kind of versatility is exactly what defensive coordinators dream about. The speculation suggests Dallas believes Walker could become the centerpiece of a defense that already features several playmakers. When you imagine him lining up alongside the current core of defensive talent, it becomes easy to see why fans are getting excited. The Cowboys have always embraced big moments and bold decisions. And if this rumor turns out to be accurate, it might be another example of the organization making a statement that echoes throughout the entire league. Another layer of intrigue surrounding this speculation is the potential ripple effect it could create across the defensive unit. If Quay Walker truly joins Dallas, it could dramatically reshape how the Cowboys approach defensive strategy. Coaches might suddenly have the freedom to experiment with more aggressive packages, sending pressure from unexpected angles and relying on Walker's athletic range to cover the gaps left behind. That type of flexibility is invaluable in a league where offenses are constantly evolving and pushing defenses to adapt. The rumors suggest Dallas views Walker as more than just another linebacker filling a position on the depth chart. Instead, the belief is that he could serve as a cornerstone player who allows the defense to operate at a higher level. His combination of speed, tackling ability, and instincts could create opportunities for other defenders to shine as well. When a player with that skill set arrives in a locker room, it tends to elevate the energy around the entire unit. Teammates feed off the intensity, and the confidence of the defense grows. Even the idea of Walker joining the Cowboys has sparked conversations about how the team's identity could evolve into something more aggressive, more unpredictable, and ultimately more dangerous for opposing offenses. Fans, of course, are reacting in the passionate way only football supporters can. Across forums, podcasts, and fan communities, the conversation keeps circling back to the same thought. If Dallas truly managed to bring in Quay Walker, the defense might be on the verge of something special. Some supporters are already imagining how his presence could tighten up the middle of the field, preventing opponents from finding easy yards between the tackles. Others believe his athleticism could transform the Cowboys into a nightmare for quarterbacks who rely on quick passes across the middle. The speculation has even sparked discussions about leadership. Walker, despite still being relatively young, carries himself with the confidence of a veteran on the field. Players who watch him closely often mention his communication skills and the way he organizes the defense before the snap. That kind of leadership can be just as important as raw talent. If the rumor proves accurate, Dallas might not only be gaining a powerful defender, but also a voice capable of rallying teammates during critical moments. And in a league where momentum can swing in seconds, having a leader who can steady the defense could make all the difference when the pressure rises. Another fascinating aspect of this rumored move is the way it reflects the evolving philosophy of the Cowboys front office. Over the past few seasons, there's been a noticeable shift toward prioritizing speed and versatility on defense. The league has become increasingly fast-paced, with offenses spreading the field and forcing defenders to cover more ground than ever before. Bringing in someone like Quay Walker would align perfectly with that vision. His ability to chase down ball carriers from sideline to sideline, combined with his willingness to attack blockers head-on, makes him a rare blend of athleticism and toughness. According to the whispers circulating among insiders, Dallas sees him as the type of defender who can stay on the field in almost any situation. Whether the offense lines up in a heavy formation or spreads out with multiple receivers, Walker has the physical tools to adapt. That kind of flexibility allows defensive coordinators to disguise their intentions and keep offenses guessing. If the Cowboys truly orchestrated this move, it would signal a commitment to building a defense capable of matching the speed and creativity of today's most explosive offenses. The excitement surrounding this rumor has also sparked curiosity about what it could mean for the balance of power within the conference. The Cowboys already possess a roster filled with recognizable talent, and adding Quay Walker to the mix could elevate expectations even further. Analysts are speculating about how opposing teams might adjust their game plans if this move becomes reality. Running backs who once targeted the middle of the field might think twice before charging into a gap patrol by Walker. Tight ends and slot receivers could suddenly face a defender capable of matching their speed while also delivering punishing tackles. That dual threat presence is exactly what modern defenses crave. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the very possibility of Walker wearing the Cowboys uniform has ignited the imagination of fans and commentators alike. It feels like one of those stories that grows bigger the more people talk about it. And sometimes, in the unpredictable world of professional football, the rumors that sound the most surprising end up becoming the ones that reshape an entire season. As the speculation continues to swirl, one of the most interesting questions revolves around how Quay Walker himself might fit into the culture of Dallas if the rumors prove accurate. The Cowboys' locker room has long been known for its mixture of star power and intense competitive energy. Bringing in a player with Walker's reputation could add another layer to that environment. Teammates who have faced him on the field often describe him as relentless, someone who refuses to take a play off and constantly pushes himself to be around the ball. That type of mentality tends to spread quickly through a defense. If the whispers about this signing are true, Dallas might be welcoming not just a talented linebacker, but also a tone setter, someone capable of raising the intensity during practices and games alike. Coaches love players who combine athletic gifts with a burning desire to dominate every snap, and Walker has shown glimpses of exactly that type of approach. The idea of him stepping into the Cowboys facility, meeting his new teammates, and immediately establishing himself as a defensive presence has fueled endless discussions among fans. In a league where chemistry can define the difference between good and great teams, this potential addition could have a powerful impact. Another element that keeps fueling the rumor is the idea that Dallas might have acted at exactly the right moment to secure Walker's services. Around the league, timing often determines whether a team lands a coveted player or watches him sign somewhere else. Some observers believe the Cowboys' front office monitored the situation patiently, waiting for the moment when the opportunity became realistic. When that window opened, the speculation suggests Dallas moved quickly and decisively. That kind of calculated aggression is often necessary when pursuing a player with Walker's potential. Linebackers who can both disrupt the run and remain effective in pass coverage are incredibly valuable in the modern game. The belief circulating among insiders is that the Cowboys recognized how rare that skill combination can be and decided it was worth making a bold move. If that interpretation of events is accurate, it would reveal a front office willing to take risks in pursuit of building a championship-caliber defense. And when fans imagine the possibilities that could emerge from such a move, the excitement surrounding this rumor becomes even more understandable. For defensive coordinators, having a player like Quay Walker can open up an entirely new playbook of possibilities. Much of the speculation surrounding this rumored signing focuses on how Dallas might redesign certain defensive schemes to maximize his strengths. Walker has the type of athleticism that allows him to cover large areas of the field in a matter of seconds, which means coaches could experiment with creative blitz packages and disguise coverages. Offenses that rely heavily on reading defensive alignments before the snap might suddenly find themselves facing a far more unpredictable unit. Walker's presence in the middle could also help stabilize the defense during high-pressure situations, especially when opponents attempt to exploit mismatches in coverage. Teammates might feel more confident taking calculated risks, knowing that a fast and instinctive linebacker is patrolling the heart of the defense. That sense of security can transform how a defensive unit approaches each drive. Instead of reacting cautiously, the Cowboys could attack more aggressively, forcing offenses into uncomfortable situations. If the rumors turn into reality, the ripple effect across the defensive strategy could be dramatic. Of course, speculation of this magnitude inevitably leads to comparisons with other major defensive moves from past seasons. Fans love to look back at the moments when a single acquisition shifted the identity of a team. The whispers about Quay Walker joining Dallas have already sparked debates about whether this could be one of those defining moves. Some analysts believe the Cowboys might be attempting to build a defense capable of dominating the line of scrimmage while also maintaining the speed needed to counter modern passing attacks. Walker, with his unique combination of size and agility, fits neatly into that vision. If he truly becomes part of the roster, the Cowboys could suddenly possess one of the most versatile linebacker groups in the league. That possibility alone has been enough to capture the imagination of supporters who are eager to see the defense evolve into something truly formidable. Even rival fans have acknowledged that adding a player with Walker's skill set could shift the competitive landscape, forcing other teams to reconsider how they approach games against Dallas. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. There's also a psychological dimension to this rumor that makes it particularly fascinating. When a team known for its offensive firepower suddenly becomes associated with a potentially game-changing defensive addition, it sends a signal to the rest of the league. The Cowboys have often been viewed through the lens of explosive scoring and star quarterbacks, but whispers about acquiring Quay Walker hint at a broader ambition. Dallas might be seeking balance, aiming to complement its offensive strengths with a defense capable of dictating the pace of a game. If Walker truly arrives, the message would be clear. The Cowboys are not content with simply winning shootouts. They want the ability to shut opponents down as well. That shift in identity could reshape how other teams prepare for them. Instead of expecting a high-scoring battle, opponents might suddenly face a defense determined to control the physical battle in the trenches. And in professional football, perception can be almost as powerful as reality when it comes to influencing game plans and strategies. As the rumor continues to spread through sports media and fan discussions, the anticipation only grows stronger. People are analyzing every hint, every comment, and every subtle clue that might confirm whether Quay Walker is truly on his way to Dallas. Until something official emerges, the story remains a fascinating piece of speculation that captures the imagination of football fans everywhere. The possibility of a talented linebacker joining one of the league's most recognizable franchises creates a narrative filled with intrigue and potential drama. If it happens, the Cowboys' defense could look very different moving forward, potentially becoming faster, tougher, and far more unpredictable. If it does not, the rumor will still stand as a reminder of how quickly excitement can build when a player with Walker's reputation becomes linked to a team with championship aspirations. For now, the conversation continues, fueled by curiosity, hope, and the endless fascination that surrounds every major move in the world of professional football. As the speculation continues swirling through conversations and videos, one thing becomes clear. The story of Nakobe Dean potentially joining the Dallas Cowboys has taken on a life of its own. Rumors in sports often fade quickly, but some capture the imagination of fans in a way that keeps them alive much longer. This one has all the elements needed to do exactly that. A talented linebacker, a fierce rivalry, a passionate fan base, and a franchise that thrives under the spotlight. Even without confirmation, the idea has already sparked countless debates, predictions, and emotional reactions from supporters and critics alike. People keep asking the same question in different ways. What if this actually happens? What if the whisper spreading through the football community turns out to be a glimpse of a dramatic shift in the division? Until any official announcement appears, the rumor will continue living in that fascinating space between possibility and imagination. And in that space, Cowboys fans will keep dreaming about the moment when Nakobe Dean might run onto the field in silver and blue, ready to ignite a new chapter in one of football's most intense rivalries. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.